5,000 plates,
Plates a day.
and all that. People started digging, and all of a sudden, somebody that we already knew in the industry, now the old pictures be surface. People are even questioning if he's really 40 and all that. It was like, Charlie, but what is it? Can a young man live anymore?
But that's what comes with success, actually.
Exactly.
Once you're successful, people are going to talk.
Exactly.
And I think it's fine. Just accept it. You're successful. You're big. People are always going to run their mouth.
True.
Yeah.
And I know he's going to rise above it.
Yeah.
And it's going to, because he has a tough skin. If you don't have a tough skin, you are not going to make that amount of money that he has. So may assure say he doesn't really care about it. But may assure to say be shaking a little bit. Because the extent to which some media outlets went, because he became a subject for conversation. And I saw some really, really hard comments from others, and Charlie, anyway, from me, I say happy belated birthday, and I tap into your blessings. I tap into the jet. I tap into the jet that they are saying that is rented, not bought.
Yeah.
But even if you rent them,
you get money. It's a lot of money.
People don't know. I tap into everything for that side. Also, shower me. We are here.
So earlier this week, Black Stars killed it. Yeah, I'm not really a soccer fan, but whenever it's Black Stars, I'm a number one fan. Unfortunately for me that evening, I couldn't watch it because
watched it.
Yeah, while it was happening, I was on my way home. I was on my way home, so I couldn't watch it, but I watched the highlights. Wow, 3-0.
3-0.
Good luck. Good luck to their next game. Like Black Stars is just doing it, and Ghanaians are saying that now they are regaining hope in the Black Stars. Last week, Tilly was here. She was like, "Oh, Black Stars, they'll take us high and then they'll drop us." Well, let's see. Well, me, I'm wishing them nothing but the best. So.
It's football. I mean, there are 3 results at the end of the day. It's a win, lose, or draw. Wherever you find yourself at the end of the game, accept it and move on. Simple. If you win, yes. If you lose, yes. If it's a draw, yes. So just pick the lesson out of it and then enhance. If you have a strong bench, technical head and the coach, I'm sure they should be able to enhance the game. Even if you win, they should be able to see some loopholes in your set and then build it on. I think the other side of the Black Star issue was people also talking about the involvement of Dede Ayew in the squad. People are saying I picked up one social media user who had a lengthy post about Dede's involvement in the Black Stars, his commitment to the side, and looking at the parameters, the metrics for selection for the Black Stars. The social media user, believed that if these are the metrics for selection, then he thinks that Dede should be included in the set. I mean, he should be given a call-up into the Black Stars. And I'm like, say Obo Club and Quaye, I should be there. But Otuado came out to say that Dede's performance, as compared to the set that he has, it's not there.
Really?
Yes.
He said that?
Yes, that's what he said.
Well, I mean, Ghanaians are always going to have opinions, and earlier this week, I read somewhere that there should be more involvement of more local players in the Black Stars instead of those playing for other teams outside. But I feel like if right now the people we have playing for us, they're excellent. They're doing a great job so far. So
we don't change a winning team.
Yeah. So why should we? Because we want to give opportunity to more budding footballers here in Ghana. So we should just cut them out. You people couldn't give this suggestion before the thing started. Charlie, next. So yeah, and later last week there was a fire outbreak in Kumasi. Yeah, very, very devastating issue. And there was a video that resurfaced where the Ashanti regional minister was on site where the fire was happening, and then he got there. He was so pissed. He was like, fire service, Maba, how you didn't even, like, there's no water in the vehicle. You just brought an empty vehicle. He was ranting about it. And then the Ghana National Fire PRO had an interview on TV, and he said that it's the hypocrisy of the Ashanti Regional Minister for him. Because why would you come and talk about this issue as if you don't know the challenges of the fire service, the National Fire Service? Yeah. So, you know, he got a lot of backlash for that. But then he's saying that the Ghana National Fire Service has not been receiving funds and they have a lot of issues. So for their vehicle to get there without water is something normal. He knows it himself.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Feel free. No. Feel free.
Yeah. But then, yeah, well, he just sent an apology to the Ashanti Regional Minister for his rant, claiming that, he should have known better than...
Did he say that for them to get there without water is normal?
Yeah, he said it in his interview that it is... He knows their challenges. And so, like, for him to be talking about it, like, as if he doesn't know, then...
So, or calling regional minister out.
Yeah.
Or calling a hypocrite.
For saying that...
For being on site and then, like, making it look like... It is not normal. It's not normal, but then
the fire service to move a vehicle without water.
And then you see the mediocrity in our system.
I would say.
No, but think about it.
I would say.
No, hold on. Think about it. No, just think about it.
No, I know.
There is fire. We have called fire service. They have gotten there. The only tool they use to combat fire is water.
Yeah.
You get there
Without water.
without water. Somebody is complaining, and you have the temerity, the effrontery, and the audacity to say that man acting like you say normal. In which normal country, pana? A firefighter doesn't have water, and that is not a problem. And they think it's normal.
Maybe they fight fire with other elements. How
Did you see them fight with any other elements than water? Did you see them?
Other elements.
Did you see them in this case using any other element?
Maybe they are calling Captain Planet. Hey, wind,
but you know,
water,
that fire was...
Go planet.
But you know, that fire was really huge. So you don't have to even get there without water.
No, but you see, it's a sort of mediocrity. So, and it's not. I'm not even talking about the fire service now. I'm talking about certain things that we say is normal. It's really not normal, and to the point that a whole PRO or PR for an institution like that will call somebody else or will react in that manner. Can you imagine the number of places they've gone to where water was necessary, and then because they think that this is something that is the norm, you know, Charlie.
Well, he's saying that they have issues. They do not have the funds, and all of that.
If you finish,
he knows.
I'll run my editorial on this.
Exactly.
Wait,
so right now, so right now, the Interior Minister is calling out that there should be a tax introduced to help what's it called, the fire service.
So hold on,
fuel the fire service because they are having issues
all the time. That there's been fires.
Yes.
We've seen the presidency, we've seen vice president, we've seen a 234 that make decisions and change things and move things and suggest bills and call for laws helping people after the fire has come. So what are they saying? There's no tax that takes money for water or takes whatever. That helps.
Even if there is, now they need more.
So when the call was placed for a fire service that is an emergency, a Dumushi, so they need the fire service to be around.
Yeah.
They had to bounce the call they bounced the call 3 times to 3 different fire stations. I think it was first to a Doom fire station. They responded by saying that they don't have water in their car. I think it bounced off to another fire station, and then a third one went to Atonsu fire station. Now Atonsu fire for a responded. It be them we then respond, and then they got there. I think they initially they started to fight the thing small, but when the regional minister got there, he realized that because there are fire hydrants around the central business district that is around the Doom KGTR side. Fun fact: 1% of water that is pumped from that is Barikesi, is supposed to go straight into these fire hydrants that have been situated in and around the city.
Yeah.
But according to them, they say so omoko be so na insuo bako krenim. Now there's also an ongoing war between the people at Barikesi, the water side, and also the fire service, because we say a pump it, we insuo that is question for the gods. So fire hydrants even the business district.
They don't have water.
Some have even built on them.
Hey.
It's the mediocrity in every aspect of our. So there's no planning anywhere to make sure, say, in times of emergency and in times of disasters, you want to Ghana how when it's a nyamine cry move. Cause one day
one of the biggest culture shock for me visiting the foreign country was the fact that when you make the call for an emergency, there's emergency day, make them come. Whether you called for the police, you called for ambulance, or you called for fire. Three nina respond you. Say fire and jana asia, police, ambulance and the fire.
Wow.
So I was like, then there was 3 cars, say, that is how it works. I'm like, hey. One police this Charlie, baby tenor or mokwa.
It is possible.
Show. You say you go weak. Because location, they know the bad. Location self where they give say, oh, Charlie, I'm Roberts, they know hey.
Charlie.
I
tell you.
So that buy egg with pepper and chop, Charlie, because you already make them. If one like 24 hours fee happen, Charlie, normal, nothing do you hear any issue.
But
Charlie, buy egg and pepper.
But what do you guys think now that they're making plans to scrap other levies, other taxes from the country, and now the Interior Minister is, requesting that they introduce a levy on fuel purchases actually.
Fuel purchases
for the fire.
Ah, okay. So it's not even about
everyone. It's on fuel purchases.
Oh.
To enhance the operational capacity of the Ghana National Fire Service.
I thought it was to enhance the whole thing. I mean, just fuel.
Yeah. So no, they are putting the levy on fuel purchases only.
Ah, okay.
So now the levy is not on you and I, Momo transactions or anything. It's on fuel purchases.
Oh, okay.
Then they use that money from that fuel
to equip the
fire service.
Ah, okay.
Wait. Fuel ascent.
So if you buy fuel,
put up, and you say it's not on you and I.
It's still on us, but
Mommy.
But I'm talking about it's not on our I don't know how to put
Mommy,
it.
it's on our, unless you don't go anywhere. It's on you direct. It's on me direct. So once the fuel prices increases, me till that I pick Trotro, I get my share.
Yeah, that's very true.
Me that I pick Uber, I get my share. You get it? Because the driver, he will not absorb that heat. He will not be
the final person.
Yeah.
So he's actually telling all of us that we are going to pay for fire.
I mean, it's a good initiative if you ask me. If only it's going to be used for, because Ghanaians don't have issues with paying taxes. Ghanaians really don't have issues with paying taxes. It is accountability. That is where the issue is. Upon all the e-levy, way happen. You ever see?
Well, that's his request and his opinion. So his personal opinion. So I mean, he's hoping that this will fall in the right ears and things work. So this one there. So right now the Ghanaians are just looking on like, okay.
I support it with 1 billion bags of.
I don't.
We've
stayed in Ghana, sir. If they don't have a plan to get these people functional and getting them whatever they need, they can't put that burden on us. Or maybe something happens, they'll be like, oh, then why don't we do this? And then the burden comes. Listen, we are tired.
Their plan is to make money.
We are already
from
in
now.
town looking for ECD containers. You can't put pressure on us like we are.
We'll see.
We
We'll
are
find
exhausted.
it. We'll find it.
We are exhausted.
I know where that container is. I know. Say me.
We are tired. So this suggestion, me I not go take.
Yeah.
No, I support it because I mean, in the case of a fire outbreak, Charlie, you appreciate the work of the fire service. If you've ever been in a situation where Charlie just saw one time, Charlie, you go appreciate the fire service. Trust me.
Oh, I appreciate, but I don't want to be paying for them.
Why? Why don't you want to? Because government needs money.
When there are money in people's pockets and people's estate that they haven't collected for these things, share. Me living honestly, no.
It's their hard-earned money. You don't know what they are using it for. Me, they are
My
helping
dear,
orphanages. And
Tilly is here for violence
they
today.
are helping orphanages. They are
Auntie.
helping
I'm
hospitals.
here for blood. Don't let me suck yours.
Hi. So yeah, that's all about it, about the fire. Yeah. So to our next story,
Let me say something small about the regional minister of Ashanti region.
Okay.
And he's a very, very wonderful person. And I've seen him on social. He's very active on social media, and that's a plus. Some ministers, Charlie, we see them at work safe, Charlie. He would do, then he will hire somebody else to go and amplify it. But this young man, I'm 33 years of age.
Wow.
He's very active on social media. He puts all the information out there for people to consume. It's like the whole ministry now is an open space where first now it's some shady place, they understand them, but now he's putting it out there. There are challenges that he'll face. I mean, his issue with the fire service people.
Yeah.
I mean, the issue of his age comes into question because in fact, I saw videos, editorials being run by certain media personalities, and they were looking down on him. They were going hard at him
Because of his age.
Exactly.
Another, I want to say something.
Exactly.
Another problem
Trust
in
me.
Ghana, age difference, but sometimes too.
Yo, Simon will say, if you go tell him that, former
Exactly.
Ashanti, share that man. No phone but catch or crab before. The things where you do for Ashanti region, Bosu, make we just relax. I'm saying this to encourage him that he's going to come across that, and I'm sure he knows that because of his age. But he's doing something amazing. I think his first 100 days, he should. Sad said the first 100 days. Never say easy.
Yeah.
Because he was on a tangent of doing the Ashanti Regional Festival, that is Ashanti Fest. And he had brilliant ideas. He had people around him that were putting together ideas for the event. There, no way the fire start. It pushed him off track a little bit. But I've seen that he's gathered himself and he's back. Now, to the traders that were affected, Charlie, I stand with you. Me personally, I stand with you guys. And I understand how it is. Of course, young boys, I know a couple of people in there that they've lost everything. And I'm saying big ups to you, Elvis. I've seen you trying to rebuild from ashes. It is good.
Yeah.
But then the higher conversation should be, how are we going to prevent this from happening? That should be the conversation, because it can happen. It has the tendency, say, a bit messy BM. In the central business district, it is hard to even maneuver your way if there's this happened in the early hours of the day. And Pontina fire car need to me drive you through. If you've ever been to a Doom, that place is so congested. Now, the blue light side that were affected, that is the area close to Hello FM and behind it.
Charlie.
If there's a government that believes that they can actually set up a place for you that have all these fire prevention, preventive measures and all that, they put all these things in place. Why don't you go for it? But I also understand them. Say, you bit me sit down every then you where you get stuff for themselves, we'll get some again.
Yeah.
I understand them because the KJTR building itself, as it stands now, they can't insure it because the fire preventive measures where they inside no they work. The tubes all day there, but water no they feel pass through. So if fire, if fire even catch KJTR right now, safe.
But I have one question. You know that the interior minister sent some donations there, rice,
Yes.
oil.
And the boy said no.
No, they rejected it. The women, the boys, they rejected it. I don't know.
And then the next day they called, they apologized and they are asking him to bring it back.
Oh, really?
Yes, which if I were the interior minister, I won't take back. I'll go and give it to an orphanage.
Why?
Why? I have brought you something. You are, in my mind, I think you are in a moment of despair. I didn't have to bring it. It's not from my age, my ministry. Me and my dear Abba.
Misika. Yeah.
Me and Misika.
Muntaka.
What you say? And if I have come to you and for whatever reason, you think that you don't want me and you've told me to go and have gone, why do you have the change of heart overnight? Because they have seen, say, I don't know where I know, say, because the truth of the matter is, if whatever reason, it means that another person now will contemplate on coming to help. So when we say, what to pununim, you have shut the door to your help. Maybe you no or the 1,000 bags of cement, that's what they were about. But maybe you no obedient at the Kessie Bremo. But if you've been able to do this to a whole interior minister, now me,
how much
now
more
me
me?
MP.
How much more me?
So then they realized that what they did, it didn't make any sense doing what they did, because then even if it's your worst enemy, that's why when we are talking, we say I don't wish this on my worst enemy, because we know say me that you know they so, but certain situations when you go through it, I cannot pretend to be still angry at you. I have to show sympathy. And no matter your problem with the interior minister, or no matter whatever it happens, he knows as a person. And it should be normal that somebody is in distress. You lend a helping hand. But when you are in distress, now I'm coming to lend a helping hand. You are treating me this way. I say, oh, you're okay.
You're okay.
You're okay.
As a matter of fact, I believe some of you okay.
You're okay.
But they were expecting something else aside.
What were they expecting?
Because when I listened to some interviews and vox pops going around, some were claiming that they were expecting money. They were expecting help, like to rebuild their
but those are the next stage of after we have
Exactly.
resolved the issue. Because have they even cleared the debris or whatever of the fire? No. And how are they giving money to rebuild the next day? And I can't want to do the next day boys.
Why are we even working every day to have something to eat? If someone is giving you something like that, what's wrong with that?
So you see the problem you
Well-
mentioned. The layout of even the place is problematic.
Yeah.
So if you want money to rebuild immediately, it means that you are doing the same thing that you did that caused the first problem.
Yeah.
Now there has to be a proper plan. It's a fire hydrant, and they have to find a solution. But if you want to rebuild on the problem, it's like Charlie, I was saying, you remove it, and I be now, including me, because we say, we get different people come and populate the nation. Then 100 years later, new people will come because I don't understand. Oh.
Well.
Let's carry on.
Let's carry on. So time is fast spent. Let me just wrap up with the TGMAs. Now, this week, there have been a couple of artists, there have been a couple of entertainment pioneers that have been talking about the TGMAs. Now, Adam was in the studio yesterday. I made him, the rapper.
Go get him.
Yeah. And he was asking TGMA, say, why? TGMA, why? You know,
Why?
He says that his song with Gambo, that he was featured on with Gambo, Drip, was nominated for Best International Collaboration only. But then he felt like they should have nominated them for Best Rap and also for
Performance,
Best and also Best Music Video. So he was asking TGMA, why?
What's up?
It seems like this year there's so many people that have come out to talk about their
they've been snubbed from the nominees.
And all of that. And well, I mean, I feel like whatever TGMA knows what they are doing.
Well,
Do
they yes.
after they've opened us to tell them what they are doing wrong.
Yes, they do know. They are listening scheme. Okay, so there's a 1 week window for
That's finished. 1 week now.
Aswan. Okay. I may assure say Adam he's a very, very learned guy, so I'm sure he will not just complain. He will take the necessary steps to address it to the proper quarters. That is the TGMA, that is Charterhouse. I'm sure he will do that.
Well, singer Joyce Blessing was also talking about the TGMAs this week. She was on Changes on Joy Prime. and she was throwing her weight behind Kimpaluta for Artist of the Year. Yeah,
You don't say.
I say.
Wait, he has a song. She has a song with
Yeah,
Kimpaluta. Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
New
That's
song
right.
with
That's right. That's
Kimpaluta.
right. That's
And she
right.
was like,
That's
if you are Ghanaian, whether you are someone who listens to gospel only or you listen to secular music or whatever it is, and you claim that, oh, you don't think Kimpaluta deserves it or Kimpaluta hasn't worked enough under the year under review, then you are lying.
Oh, yeah, send me the
Because-
link to this story.
Ah,
I
don't
really
worry, I
want
have
to
the
check
videos.
it. Send me. It really they beat me.
Because-
I was taking to the streets.
Silly. Yeah, she says she believes that Kimpaluta is the next Artist of the Year and he deserves it. She was also rooting for Team Eternity, and she says that if Kimpaluta doesn't win the Artist of the
Tomato
Year,
their own pet.
then Team Eternity should take it.
Don't pet your
But
metal.
if not there, she believes that. Oh,
Don't pet your
wa- wa-
metal.
one can't- me there, I don't know.
Because we are three people. No,
Yeah.
honestly, usually gospel for the call for gospel for no.
Yeah.
But we know the reason I maybe say on now can I say usually Ghanaian artists. One thing I've noticed, the only time you see them bigging up another artist is when they're in the studio with them and they know that you are good, but they will never support you or
Yeah.
big you up. The only time you see somebody will tweet, hey, Camido is a singer. Hey, Kimpaluta is good. It's when they're in the studio with you. And you know, that's how I wanted to
Or
know.
they have a project
They
with
have
you.
a project with you. Who can't say that because I. And it's a way to me in a frame. Now, project body in a frame. Now, your friend is saying,
Team
Eternity is a free man. I say, I can't one person. One person is a song. He has count under.
Una will count.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is my way. This is slim. My opinion. It is my opinion. Me myself in America.
Feel
It's
free.
not.
Yeah.
Does she not think that Joe Metal deserves to be
Yes.
the artist of the year, just like a lot of people have been saying this in this particular year?
Well, she says that she feels like Kimpaluta deserves it. She didn't mention Joe Metal's name. The only team that she mentioned was Team Eternity. That if Kimpaluta, that one crowd say Kimpaluta and Fat, yeah, and then I think Team Eternity soon has done well.
Send them a
So
link.
do
and
people-
I don't hear me too much.
No, I want to understand. Is there a conversation around Joe Metal being the odd one in the Artist of the Year race?
Oh, I'm sure he
it-
feels odd in there.
Why?
Clearly, per what she just said,
No,
is there a
I'm
conversation?
I'm
Because there has
asking.
been a lot of
There's
conversation.
Team Eternity there.
Yeah,
So
but they
two
have a hit
gospel-
song. They have a major hit song.
Yeah, that's
Can you
true.
mention a major hit song of Joe Metal the year under review?
Oh,
No, I
the
cannot.
what's the name of the song? I want to play it. I want to play it.
Defe. You see, top of mind. Top of mind. Towa. Top of mind awareness. Papa.
Is it Oil and Grace?
Sir?
Yeah.
How do they sing it? How is it sung?
To chorus and now who
One-
can I be on who?
I didn't know.
Maybe a meaning, but maybe a title.
I'm a hip hop DJ.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Even your different people are talking, I don't even know it.
You know Defe.
I don't.
Wo, na, wo, di, wo.
No.
Davi.
I don't
hear
know.
me, defe.
Oh, Defe.
Ah, Slim Ompa, sorry. You
Mo
know.
jame.
Hey,
Mami da nyame yasi. Me shi ye nyame aka. Wa ye mi defe.
Minim.
Defe.
Unim.
Debbie.
Hey,
Hi.
Slim. Ye nya for hell. But who deeper side of the hell?
I didn't kind to
I'm saying
Who
that
deeper side of the hell?
as much as we think that the song is popular, maybe I know being Sunday. So let's
Yeah.
just
Oh
see.
no, but
let's
you
just
see, there are
see.
proportions. There are levels to it. If you pick 10 people on the street right now, I'm sure 8 would have heard
Yeah.
what you said. But there are some people too. If you pick 10 people, only 1 has heard.
Heard.
Difference room.
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
said.
Hey, Nino,
well-
I say I don't know Diffie. Why was your problem?
Nino, this one that you can harass him because if you tell me you don't know the Diffie, I have a problem.
Hey, big problem.
I
Well,
say I don't know Diffie. Why? Well, it's the same way you people are saying that
No,
you don't
because
know.
the whole year. So the differences. The whole of last year, man, quite church, but I heard Diffie.
Hold on, let me get.
But
you.
there are some artists. If you don't go to church or you don't go to a gospel program, you will never hear the song. But it's a big song in their circle, so.
Oily Man
But
Lamp.
definitely, man, go church. That is
yeah.
what we are talking about. A song
A
moving
hit.
from one circle to the other and cutting across and becoming
Exactly.
a hit. Which Joe Metal, I don't think he got.
Oily Man Lamp by Joe Metal, featuring Sandra Boachi Dua. Official music video has clocked 5.6 million views.
So I think that is where the problem is with the gospel phone. Their thing is they were saying that Dinah Hamilton and Mercy Chinwo
yeah.
should have been because they think that Nenyom was heavier than the oil and grace now. But you see, then it comes back to my major problem with TGMA 4. Do they put premium when it comes to hit song? Do they put premium on just the online numbers? 5 million views, there were never views, no, or the actual impact of the song now. Gossip program. It's a known ama the definition of hit song right now are difficult, because you tell me that a song like your friend is a funny form cannot get a certain nomination because any numbers, and you tell me a certain song like Ejekum has numbers online. Oh, number yes, I'm not coming to. I've talked enough about him. A certain song like Ejekum has numbers, or a certain album like Ejekum has numbers, and it's considered a hit. You get it, and what do you put premium on as your friend is saying, as a scheme? Should the artist focus on getting, because the whole conversation about funny form, no, the guy was like, if he knew that the TGMA will ignore the actual impact and hit now, and focus now, boosting the numbers YouTube. Because he has the money to commit me at all 3 billion, commit me at all just to get him there, but to skip the actual feel of a hit. Now when himself funny for me, I correct him, everybody. Now you skip that and you say and no, cannot make it because only numbers, and then now there's a problem. That is why people will drag me online, because I said even though the song or the album has numbers online on the ground, maybe and across there is a loose definition of hit right now, and it's because of the scheme.
If you do a dipstick test of a hit song in a certain space, there are bound to be errors. Let's accept that.
A certain space, as in flesh out your sentence.
So I'm going to put more flesh to it. If I move out right now, I step in the streets of Kokumlimle, and I'm asking people, like the dipstick test that you did with respect to Kiddies Lobo Lomo, Kimpalute's Makuma, and Ejekum by Koku Smoke, I might get it wrong.
How? Why?
I can also step into a territory.
No, why do you think you get it wrong?
I can also step into a territory, and the first territory gave me high numbers for, let's say, Kimpaluta. The next territory, I can get high numbers for Kiddy. Next territory, or the next sample, I can get high numbers for Koku Smoke.
Yeah.
But what can actually make it official is when there is a metrics to guide us to what is a hit song. Because as to what is a hit song. And if by these metrics we are looking at numbers of the song on DSPs, if by that we're looking at events and the number of people, the number of events that the artist, or the number of stages that he climbed, and the impact of his or her performance, then we can equally say that these songs are hit songs. There should be a clear, something that is standard.
But you see, that is
it has to be a standard, because we can't just assume, because there are certain places, there are errors to every form of research way we do. So you understand that?
In research, when you're doing research, I did psychology. When you're doing a research, you have the control group. So you have a control group.
Exactly.
So when I went outside, the control group, that's the people. What I use as control is the Lomo and the Makuma. I use that as control for the Ejekum. You get it? So you can go outside and you just play Ejekum to somebody, or because I mean say that. But you can't determine the person's level of music listening by just playing Ejekum to the person. But I me Lomo, now I say that. Now say me your friend is saying. No, I say that. Maybe on your active music, maybe you need DSP on the phone. So,
exactly.
But the mere fact that the song has been able to reach her in her corner, wherever she is now, whether or not she has, means that the music is a hit. Impact can be felt, irrespective of whether or Boom Play or Apple Music. What you saying? Same odd video now. Me and I must say it is. You cannot take it. No, there was 3 or 4 people in there. Most of them were young people like me and you. But you see, it doesn't also mean that every young person what you say, there are so many parameters, but the only thing that makes research stand is your ability to cut to different audience. And if you tell me that the location limits me, I understand. But if you tell me that the age limits me, I don't agree with you, because I intentionally put an older person in there, added a song, Nipano, what's it that, Lomo Lomo. wate makomada, wase onti ejekumda. When you go to another young person, high school person, wase wate lomolomoda, wate ejekumda. Onti ejekumda, wate your friend is makomada. When you go to another medium person, wate ejekumda, wate lomolomoda, wasanso ate ida. So you cannot tell me that the weight of lomolomo is the same as ejekum, and you want me to call ejekum hit as lomolomo? No.
Okay, so there are levels to our conversation where, and last week we wanted to go there. You say make we no go there. So if you are ready, we will go there.
Oh,
today.
Make we no go there.
Now
We
go fit. Charlie, at this point, why not? Let's kill ourselves because they problems. So
there are different type of hit songs. There are different type of hit songs, and
which I agree.
Good. And it is not even the traditional ones that we keep hearing. Oh, this is a hit, this is a monster hit. Forget about that. There are radio hit songs, there are internet hit songs, there are chart hit songs, and all that. Different types of hit songs. Now, for a song to be a hit, there are also definition for a hit song. If the song ticks all these boxes, then you can say that the song is a hit song. So the song can be a internet hit song or YouTube hit song, but it needs to check certain boxes. If you are ready for us to dive in, you finish today and then I'll dive into it proper with you one-on-one, and then we will go inside. And I'll show you why Ejekum is a hit song.
If Ejekum was standing alone, Ejekum standing alone as a song, then I can admit what you are saying. Say, oh, it checks this, it checks that, it checks this. This is a project on an album that we say is a hit album and has been put in a category. And
it's not just Ejekum was not even nominated though.
No, make a hit album. No, say for Quaye Smoke, I'm thinking say a hit album. Tina mu consider for artist of the year. And there's another song that is a hit that I don't know. And maybe some more.
Oh, say no nominee. That is Holy Ghost.
No, make a hit out. It's still not in the artist of the year because of the hit album.
No, he had several songs. He had album of the year. He had best rap performance. He had several nominations.
I know that. I'm saying, say whatever.
The basis of the nomination in a year, but we will not know.
Oh. When you say he has a hit album and the album is streaming, the album
he has two albums, two banging albums.
And then in my mind, I'm thinking that is the reason why he's part of the artist of the year.
You don't need to have a hit album. To have an artist of the year,
you need a hit single or album.
So which one is the hit single?
And more nominations.
No, I'm coming. But what is the hit single of Quaye Smoke now? Artist of the year?
Or hit singles, baby, or Holy Ghost, or
no 2024.
And American has a problem. He has online. He has so many songs.
The whole time, I even thought said they were defending him because of the hit album. Not knowing, say Holy Ghost to come and say that.
It's the numbers that are speaking to it.
I'll pass. You see, there's a trick to
the numbers that are speaking to it.
The confusion about your and then you may hit. Sometimes a very thin line. Yeah. Me, I listen to a Suja, then you'll hear next song. But as of now, me said I'm PM ko baby a mati random leader. Still me take excellence. So there is a very high potential that in my mind, because I hear the song every time, I would think it's a hit song. But out there, it be a nature that attraction. No, you guys stream Quaye Smoke's album. You love the album. What bokra matida?
Fantastic.
That doesn't mean say out there is out there to me.
If it is not out there, hold on.
Because the song is not standing, it is competing with other songs like Lomo Lomo. Where Obi se tokromu kra oti, so you can't tell me.
This is what
No, but you say I just told you something and there's a proportion. If we go to the also want to defend
because
no, hold on.
On running the whole country, you've not done. You've not done.
No, even if you go the whole country, you get everybody to talk to.
Exactly.
But if you go outside, you just say, I want to defida. Yes. But if you go outside, and I'm telling you, if you pick like 10 people and you play the about 8 would have heard. Yeah. But if you play that Holy Ghost that you're talking about, and you have less than even 5 knowing, you cannot compare that weight of song to that other weight and say because Obianti Danti.
I understand,
no,
but
your lyrics too is flawed.
That's
When you
whatever.
finish, we will dive into
Whatever
today.
TGMA topic nana.
We go dive into proper.
Whatever TGMA thinks is what they are doing. Whatever they feel is right for Artist of the Year, these are the people that they put there based on their research, based on their know-how and everything. So let's just respect whatever they want to do. It's their award scheme at the end of the day. So this is all I have for you guys. I have to leave.
We go chew on our body for here. So
Okay.
so
Thank you.
Adam, everything cool.
Yes, sir. Everything cool.
You sure?
Very calm
Everything.
today.
Today
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you okay.
they're watching for happiness.
Calibration and okay.
Oh, send me there.
They're watching for happiness.
Yes, salon kakanka.
Anyway, I was last week we the conversation started, so I started doing research on what is known as, or what you go fit talk say be hit. And I realized that there are different types of hit. For here, we dey talk of hit song, monster hit song, homophobic critique, or more adjectives. Hold on, pipe down. There are chart hits, there are radio hits, there are streaming hits. I realized that there are also club and dance hits. There are crossover hit songs, there are pop hits, there are classic hits, there are award-winning hits, there are internet and YouTube hits, regional and local hits, indie hits, anthemic hits, soundtrack hits, seasonal or let's say Christmas hit songs, and the rest. Yes. Small research we are doing on them. And it's true, because if you're reading about it, you will feel understand them into details. For example, for the seasonal or Christmas hit song, it says like songs that only hit during certain times of the year.
Yeah, like your song.
Yes.
Bronya.
Yes.
It was a hit. Fan.
Big hit.
Dope. Solid points made.
Exactly.
You know,
Soundtrack hit.
You know, get nomination.
I don't get nomination because
why?
If you check the streams as at the cutoff point, that the cutoff date.
Oh, okay. Your song came late because
Yes.
it was
it was
the
released
date,
on the 13th.
But I know sir came before that. Later than that.
But see, the answer
Yeah,
numbers. My whole day never form. But then you realize that it was one of the songs that was highly played,
Hey.
and they enjoyed a lot of.
Somebody just made a post that Miyama Sheve. Or say, what if in Kobana Media about Kweku Smoke is the plan to get Kweku Smoke's name as part of that? Hey, that is not what I want to achieve. Oh.
But at the end of the day, it is rippling effect. But the soundtrack hit, it says that these are songs featured in movie tracks that become hits due to their connection to popular films or TV shows. So Azonto goes, it's a soundtrack. At the end of the day, boom, a baby big. There are also anthemic hits. These songs are often inspired by strong emotional reaction. I mean, ole, 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 ole. These are like popular songs. So it gets to some part of, if you enter into some realm, these be the songs we eat the hit for them.
Oh, the Côte d'Ivoire song.
Yes.
Good. The AFCON.
It goes on to define several hits. I think there are 15 of them so far. Now, for you to be in any of these 15 lists, the different types of hit songs, you need to check these boxes too. The song needs to get some certain level of chart success. And they say that a hit song often tops or reaches high position on major charts, such as the Billboard Hot 100, or that is in the US, the UK. It has to be on their singles chart and all that. It needs to tick that box. Did Kweku Smoke take the box of being in the chart? Check all the DSP's chart. DSP's chart in now.
So basically, all you're trying to say is that Kweku Smoke's album is an online hit. If that is all, then we don't have to go through play. Then I'll agree with you.
It is a hit song.
Online
so
hit.
Your definition of a hit, So your definition of a hit, and I'm person said,
but you see, it's not my definition. That is what I'm trying to say. I am saying that no. So
the song needs to have a mainstream appeal. That is number 2.
I want to ask something. So you add no. I want to ask something. So you add it and then you define whilst you are doing. No, you just put all in. Add Lomo and add Makuma and see where each of those hits stand in your list.
Tobuasi. Point number 2. I see mainstream appeal for a song to be considered a hit, even in the categories that I mentioned.
Mainstream appeal
it needs to get mainstream appeal.
Define mainstream appeal.
Okay. Now it goes on to say that hit songs generally have broad appeal, attracting listeners from various demographics and musical tastes.
And he didn't get that.
Tobuasi. They are often played on mainstream radio, used in movies, TVs, and featured in commercials. Mainstream appeal.
He didn't get that. That is where Lomo and Makuma beat him.
18.
No. As for this one there, you cannot.
Silly.
What's the online hit? He has it. Mainstream appeal. Only goes to Holy Jesus. You don't get it.
So mainstream appeal also cuts across to the number of people that actually engage with, use the song for online purposes. Now, online, you realize that Kwaku Smoke's song, especially that Ejekum song, check on TikTok. Check his shows, the number of shows that he's been to.
Unim say.
Mebo, if he doesn't have mainstream appeal, why would people book him for an event?
Hey.
Tobuasi, me busa a question with you. If you don't have an appeal, if people don't like you, why are you being booked for an event?
So, you just read something about the demography, something about mainstream appeal.
Yes.
Read it again. Let me tell you something.
Tobuasi.
No, read it again. Say, offer list about listening here. Operational definition.
Operational definition.
So read it again. Mainstream appeal. No, read it.
I say songs generally have broad appeal, attracting listeners from various demographics and musical tastes.
Pause. How many times? Or shows now canon audience appeal shows now canon. Yeah. Can you define the type of audience that were at most of these events, or probably all of these events Kwaku Smoke was booked on?
Can I?
Because I say it has to cross. A
example.
No, also it has to cross the Hobium.
There be also attracting listeners from various demographics.
Which means and one type of demo. It doesn't have to be limited to a certain age range of listeners. What's you say now?
Are you trying to say that Kwaku Smoke's audience? Are you trying to say that Kwaku Smoke's audience?
Let me finish.
One group of people, Anna. Is that what you are driving?
Good pack no. Share age range for no. Na check it. Ne other shows who some posting online no.
Yes.
Na check it. That group of people ne so. Ne who said the guy songs appeals to first a certain level of age group, and it also appeals to a certain level of. That is
a lie.
It is not a lie.
That is a lie.
It is not a lie.
Because I've been in the presence of people outside that age group that you are talking about who actually.
Where?
Oh, several places that I've been to.
Where?
Places, baby.
Places, but where did you go? Because where you went to
places. Now, I've been to clubs. I've been into clubs. I've been into parties, events.
Have you seen Amelia at a club before? But you see, Amelia na mekano watilo moloma da.
No, but
my niece, my 6-year niece, watilo moloma da until they kumuda. So if you are telling me that Oko club, where the club, they say people that go to good park and they say people that go to club.
Who said that?
I'm telling you.
Who said
Check
that?
the age group.
Who said that?
Check the age. Bad bitches. Hey, Jesus.
So, Safi, one do I? So, any ambassador then Joe Metal song.
It's not a hit.
And
also you no crack. Gospel for the Betty. And your hits.
Which one?
And your online hits. Online and sector hits.
No.
Which one?
Oh, we're gonna have a pen crow.
Oil in my head. And
give me.
Which
I don't know. If you don't know that he's hit and the other review, probably was
give me oil in my lamp.
Oil in my head.
Hey, what's that title? No, what's oil and grace? I say, give me oil in my lamp.
Yeah.
And 2 hit songs.
That is the title of the song. The title of the song is.
Most of the choir is single.
Give me oil.
Yeah.
So that it means that.
No, give me oil. Hey, the title is give me oil.
Oh, when you not say any hits.
Oh,
because I bet the title.
Kindly, if
I say no title, that you can.
You don't have.
I hate out you.
Me babebo.
In fact, I hit the crown part.
See.
What say a Kepaluta for the popping? That's the hit. But I only buy a hit. Yeah, friend, I pick it. What you say? I hit a kayabu.
That mena money dino.
Yeah,
I hate it in a money
I
dino.
hit a kayabeti. Yeah, but it is a hit.
See, the song should also have streaming and sales. For a song to
And I make
be
us say no,
for a song to be called
I
a
take
hit
it.
song,
I take
it
it.
should be backed with streaming
Financial
and
side.
sales.
No, I take it. But the Oka said the cross when I made that was where my argument has been that his songs have not been able to cross cut masses, no. And no now more you
that's
didn't determine the difference between the so listen. Honestly, if I take Ejekum alone or the Holy Ghost or Asana Mokano alone on its own, to me it's a hit song because guess what? It appeals to group now and yes. But you see in this competition of artists of the year and TGMA, the songs are never standing alone. They are competing with some other things. Until you don't tell me that on the level
so
of
are you trying to say,
Makuma and Lomolomo,
are you trying to
tell
say
me
that
Ejekum is a hit and I will agree.
Hold on. Are you trying to say that if a song is a chart hit and it's not a radio hit, the chart hit or the radio hit has more power than the chart hit?
No, there is
that
something
what
you have skipped.
Is that something that you're
Hold
trying
on,
to say?
you have skipped something.
I've not skipped anything.
You have skipped something you read. You said
I have not skipped
asked you
anything.
to say mainstream appeal. No, read that part.
I've read it. I said a hit song generally have broad appeal, attracting listeners from various demographics and musical tastes.
You see, and I make us a quick smoke. No, his music did not attract listeners from various, And
Have you done a research on it?
Bossu, me say you cannot.
Have you done a research on it?
Oh, Slim, let me research. Most money be. I
yes,
say no hit. Most say online hits.
Sir, hit now. Me make a one seven. Evident in the boy being booked for shows. Number one,
online hits. And I make us
online hits.
That's what I'm saying.
How many people?
Online hits.
Hold on.
No.
There are so many artists that have serious numbers online and you've not seen them being booked for.
Demography. Check the demography of the people that attend all these events.
How about you check the demography of all these people?
No, you can't check.
How over 6,000 people pulled up to support the boy at
There is an age range of all these people.
Over 6,000 people pulled up. Over 6,000 people pulled up.
No, there's an age range for people for events.
I want you to understand. I want you to understand.
Your target audience, right?
Hold on. I want you to
check
understand.
Check the audience group of these people.
But then, who you sir? Then at the end of the day, they are also the same age group. Omo anso na Quaye Kidi show. Omo anso na Quaye Paluta show. What are you trying to say?
But you see, there is a small boy I watch Lomono that until the Kumuda.
There's also OG Bakwa Memene Tiwa watch the Kumuda until Lomono.
If the person has heard a Kumuda until Lomono,
you were here this one and so don't use your definition. That is what I'm saying.
Hits. If we take listen,
let me finish the boxes.
No,
you let me finish the boxes.
Hold on, Slim.
Let me finish the boxes. Hey, Tilly. Speaking to the microphone.
Stop. Yes. Very personal. We'll say what until the that I'm catching was saying. Until the you might be correct. But if we
am correct.
Yeah, you are correct. If we go out there, and we take 10 people, about 8 would have heard, which means that it be a pair where you also consume your music, But if we take the same Etekum out and only 3 people have heard out of 10,
no,
you cannot blame the demography. If we say the end crossing, no, but I just no. Same, you are not listening.
I am listening.
I'm saying,
when you talked about the who say 8, what you say 8?
You see, that's why when I did my research online, I did my vox pop, I opened it up. So what you say about and I must say online hits and I'm really defending more. But my the whole time, the whole definition. No, the whole time that you guys have spoken about it, none of you has gone out there to go and do the research. Stream numbers, and I've told you that Funny Form has the streets vibe, but it was not considered as a popular song because almost online any numbers. And Timona. Mina Mako Street Akwenu, you people to had the chance to go to the streets to bring a different side of demography. But man, online hits.
When we started this conversation, I told you that when you step
I
out,
agree.
When you step
but the guy
out,
no get hits. Cross mask.
But you are saying online hit.
But you see,
You are saying online hit.
Okay,
But hit. So which is which?
One yes, cross cut and
So cross cutting why
cross cut. Mr. Lomolomonya, Makuma Nyaye, Nyaye, Ajekume Nya, Holy Ghost,
hold on. Streaming and sales is one box that needs to be ticked for a song to be classified as a hit song. So if your song no get streaming, it no get sales, it can't be a part of it. Cultural impact is also one of the boxes that also needs to be ticked.
So what was the cultural impact of the album?
The 2 albums.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Hey, ready.
Tell me what is the cultural impact? Because me, where I sit, you don't get anything like that. But when I claim say, oh baby, what was it? Tell me.
What's the impact of Lomo? And
no, what's the cultural impact? Tell me. When I make a case for Eje Kumune the home and Croneba, I don't know it because to me it didn't catch that level of weight and the tosono. So tell me, so that probably it will enlighten me.
Number 5, air longevity.
And then what about it? Which song had the longevity compared to other songs on the list?
You know that as it stands now, his song is still in the charts on all the DSPs.
As it stands now, are you telling me people don't know Lomo and Makuma?
The album is still in the charts on all DSPs.
And as it stands now, are you telling me that people don't know Makuma and Lomo?
Boss, you they follow my conversation.
No, but they follow your committee. Ask. As it stands now, are you telling me that Lomo and Makuma people don't know it? So you are saying that on your online there it has longevity. I'm telling you on the street, Makuma and Lomo has longevity. You won't take. Let's go. No, today we are doing it. So let's go.
So if your song takes these 5 boxes, the song can be considered a hit in the 15 categories of hit songs that I mentioned. Tilly's issue is that she believes that if your song is in one category, that category is superior than another category. That is Tilly.
No.
Tilly is saying if the song becomes a hit.
No, I beg, I'm here. Let me say it for myself. I am saying that you cannot tell me that Lomo did not make numbers online, right? And then when you come to, so I'll come to use your list.
It being a hit song, yes, it's a hit song.
No, hold on.
Now we are talking about the type of hit song.
I told what I said.
It's the type of hit song.
So you are
that is what we're looking at.
Kweku Smoke, they are online hits. Okay, then you are right. You are right. What
am I saying?
Your online hits.
And Lomo ne Makuma type of hit.
A major hit.
What is a major hit?
National hit.
What is a
national hit? Which Ejekum no get? Which Holy Jesus no get? National hit as against online industry hits. My dear, difference in womb.
What is the difference?
Listen to this song.
So if a song becomes a chart, that is what you are saying. You are trying to say that.
Anyway. Girl, now you wait there for my mind. That's where I no go lie.
Which song that?
Exactly. Cannot question. Maybe video be a big song from Fancy
So
Gada from
it's
his
a
album.
local hit.
Exactly, and the same for Kweku Smoke a local hit.
Local hit in what demography?
In the age demography now, boy, you know.
Then the same thing can be said about.
And the hip hop industry, the local hits now.
The same thing can also be said about Makuma and Lomo.
It's not true.
Because
Makuma is a national hit.
Hold on. Because if you go to ICGC right now, if you go to ICGC right now, if you go to Makers house, they will say, "Give me oil." It's a hit song.
It's not true.
So that is what I'm trying to tell you.
So truth is,
hold on.
Be subjective.
Exactly.
No, hit is not subjective. You just said it's a metrics now.
Metrics, you know, and I tell you the different types of hit songs.
ICGC, onim, oil on my head, or something, Lomo.
But onim ejekum. And then I ultimately I say who's added.
Boss, because maybe they are costing.
Oko makers.
Boys now, what more video?
Oko ICGC.
Ameliano, or something you. Ameliano, ordinary about from about Paibo to know religiously no.
You see the level of error marginal or here.
Me now won't say that no me ko church but boy no woman no any hairdresser no omu ko church but omatelo molomo da omatema kuma da omu
you pick one person to represent millions of people.
Listen,
how is that possible?
When it comes to research
Tilly, how is that
How
is that possible? No, what saying? Sample size being now fire. What was your sample size?
It determines the end.
Because research represents a larger thing. You cannot interview everybody.
That is why I'm saying it's a sample size being now you.
No, but me so my also want to samples as when I'm use
What you say?
hit.
Because the thing is reflective and you're on grounds.
What I showed them, I mean, because
Yeah,
the whole day is for this. And then we can go home today. We are talking about this.
So I'm telling you that if a song becomes a chart hit,
So okay.
if a song is a radio hit,
an online hit,
if the song is a streaming hit,
online, still online, stream is online.
A club, a dance hit, and a crossover hit, the song can
it's
actually
not
take...
a crossover hit.
Then
It's a cool crossover hit. Holy Ghost Jesus and your cross. Mo penu crowd industry where you cannot tell me lomo crossover no and no be near. I don't know person we say in industry. What is going on here? I don't understand. If you are telling me that the guy has online numbers, I understand, but you cannot tell me you can compare the same level of hit of Makoma and Aseda and Lomo to Ejekum. Charlie, like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Tobuasi, this morning, Minister Energy now.
Minister
Energy now. To Tobuasi.
No, mean I'm just saying, no cry na
me point I mean
you people are trying to create another definition of hate so that you can say
we are not creating it.
Matthias say, but I'm saying since acquire competition say standing alone I understand say that's what I'm saying say and na me to no over there it's a hit for them. I cannot go and do this argument there, but in a competition where it's put pound for pound and band for band on song with songs like Lomo Lomo and then opana no get hits.
Tobuasi, if you one out there say now say a street or online hit meboa anyone can. So are you trying to tell me that if a song is a crossover hit and a song a online hitter, crossover hit a bigger than online? Is that what you are saying? Is that what you are trying to say? Because online, no, Tobuasi. Because online, hold on.
They put the same, so maybe sound because I wanted to understand this. Say, what do they put as a scheme? What do they put premium on? As in like online, the numbers online of a project, and I said the actual impact of a project when it comes to the popularity of the song. And also, they put premium on both. What you said to me, I felt like it was a diplomatic answer on both. But you see, when we are talking about popularity, and there's a reason why the artist of the year, they didn't say the artist must have a single album or EP. They said must have a hit. There is an adjective that makes it different.
Fantastic.
There is an adjective. So you cannot tell me that in that same adjective, where songs like Lomo Lomo, Aseda, Makuma, JJJ are crossing over, you tell me Ajekum is the same level and must cross over.
Hold on.
Tell me that.
So that is what you are trying to say. This morning you are trying to say that if a song is a crossover hit, it's bigger than a song that is a streaming hit. That is what you are trying to tell me.
No, but you see, even if
are you trying to say that?
So are you saying Lomo
let's
Lomo
establish
have numbers?
hold on. Let's establish that.
Are you saying Lomo Lomo don't have numbers?
Hold on.
No, hold on.
No, I want us to establish that fact.
We won't establish anything yet.
Let's establish the fact.
Does Lomo Lomo not have online numbers?
I'm asking you a simple question.
Does Lomo Lomo not have online numbers?
I am asking you a simple question. Are you trying to say this morning?
Yes, I cover part of my face. Lomo Lomo has online numbers, right?
I'm asking you. Are you trying to say?
If you are comparing this song to Fanifuma Kameti here in that conversation,
hold on.
Lomo Lomo equally has online numbers. Same for JJJ, and then they have crossed over. So you are telling me that one person now on online hit you can compare to Lomo Lomo. I would agree.
Hold on.
All I would say is that the like levels to the even the songs in the best most popular song of the year category, you cannot say all of them have the same strength. Some
based on what?
Oh, they are not the same. What are you telling me? Are you telling me?
I'm asking you based on...
They are not the same.
Based on
They are not the same.
They don't have the levels of it.
You want our boy? What boy?
Are you a DJ?
I'm asking you.
DJ Slim.
I am asking you. So tell me. I'm here.
The metrics in the definition of most popular song of the year. I mean, all of them do not have
the same.
The same.
Okay.
But you see, Lomo Lomo has the online numbers.
If you were listening to me,
the street numbers.
Hold on.
Online numbers is the same weight as Obi or online.
If you were listening to me,
I don't get it.
In the definition or the different types of hit songs.
Wait. No, hold on.
The breakdown
the
of
list you mentioned, according to who? Is it the TGMA you are talking about, or according to your online research?
General research, online research that I did.
Good. So now let me do on your online research.
Good.
Lomo Lomo same as Ejekum, has numbers online. Makoma, same as Asida and Ejekum, has online numbers. But you see, the only differential here, or the differentiating factor that makes me put Lomolomo, JJJ and Co ahead of Ejekum is that aside the online numbers that Ejekum has, they also have impact on the ground outside. Now, me say on online
impact now, okay. Until almost 6,000 people plus a pull you up to the event. Over hundreds and thousands of people that pull up to see him.
But they are all streamers. They are all the online streamers that have showed up.
So are you trying to say I know the any impact now?
No,
is that what you are trying to say?
I'm not saying impact as an audience appeal.
Me
can't as an
because that same place
outside of audience.
Hold on. The same impact where you go play for. If you enter that town and you are doing that same dipstick test that you did,
how do you know?
Because you
so how do you say so, Benya?
But wait, because he went there and they pulled up to see him. And it's a sold out show with videos.
Fancy Gadam went to Sunyani and played the song I sang.
Exactly.
He came to Accra, played the song. But one thing, I was saying hit me. Who say hit be. And I'm trying to tell you that they are different. That is what you are saying. Wait. So hold on. Let me be sure we are having the same comment.
Yes, that is what you are saying.
Okay, so then we agree that we smoke hit and hit compared to the Lomolomo hit.
Sana who pesa wo tre. That is you.
We don't cry about free. It cannot be up and down like this. It has to be
be a fair time. So, what is the part of Tilly's argument you disagree?
I disagree totally. Number one, that there are different types of hit songs. The fact that a chart hit, or start take it as a radio hit, or take it as a streaming hit.
I think it's online 4% on can view because
or take it as a club.
It's crazy.
Also,
take it as a dance or club hit. Doesn't mean say obia or take it be a bear 4 or 5 eka hono. Bako dear suche bako. That is what I'm trying to say.
So
because they are all songs
in
their same.
So Slim, you are trying to say that
exactly
there are boxes.
There are boxes.
Some may take some of the boxes.
Some will be.
Some will not take.
Maybe
you don't want to agree that.
It's bigger than the other person.
You don't want to agree that there are levels.
15 different categories, you know. Anthemic. You can't say Lomolomo or anthemic. Or say a Christmas song. Exactly.
It should have been named because small projects combined.
So let's break it down. So Slim, I'm trying to say, let's break it down. But the listener. So you want to say that? Yes, there are boxes. Some may take some other boxes.
Yeah.
Some may take more boxes or other boxes.
Yes.
However, you don't want to agree that because some didn't take a certain box, it is bigger than a song be a picky, I take another box. What you are trying to say is Obia your him unifi. Is that what you are saying? Because you think there are levels.
Exactly.
In terms of ABR, this is a club hit, this is a street hit. Into Obia ye king ewo ne area. And because of that, you don't want them to say that because this day street is bigger than the club, or because this day house that's the point you're trying to
make. So now can I make a point for what you
so
just said?
Why do you also disagree with
Simple.
So Mr. Median is saying, when it's standing alone, like what you just said, Obia when you feel or your hinning, but a minion edu feel. Now o house help another ben o tie when you tie me dear. Now o dear no and bedroom me fear. You cannot come and lord over me, I can lord over you. Now we are ticking boxes. In that same box, whether I 10 boxes, now say what take 5. Now me take 8. Me then you one level no be the same.
You are based on the number of boxes.
I take it. And to say fear hono, you are a king there. My song reaches your home and your people, but your song has not crossed over your kingdom to my kingdom. You cannot tell me that you be the same level. However, when you stand in your area, you be the hit.
Ube define a commercial success
of the year, no. it's not just about sitting in your kingdom and having the hits.
If you conquer
If
other kingdom.
If you conquer.
Hey, also your point is that you are king in your area, so you be king. No levels.
But
She
even
also
with
is
that,
trying,
even
she's
even
also
with
trying
that,
to say that
no.
before you become the artist of the year,
Fantastic.
you for
I like this.
conquer other areas.
Because
Even
you are
with that-
comparing it to other songs that have
Hold on,
conquered
hold
other
on,
areas
hold on.
and your kingdom.
So you
even
are looking for a competitive advantage.
okay,
You
even
get
with the Okano, Kwaku Smoke's album and hit songs, eteke boxes ni nyinaa bebree o. You've not done that. What you
Two
say?
persons say research non Quaye more.
Koye more before you come. Hold on. There's a hit song.
to prove say Momo de na mo penu benya. What are you talking about here, senior?
And
Mr. Robert Clark this morning-
alleges must.
What you say? Must
I
prove.
have proved.
Now, a hit song generally
refers
refers to a song that achieves commercial success, whilst a monster hit indicates
I want for
an
this
even
senior.
greater level of success and popularity, often becoming a cultural phenomenon. That is the difference between a hit song and a monster hit. So even with hit song,
Read it again. I didn't hear
a
it,
hit
sorry.
song generally refers to a song that achieves commercial success, whilst a monster hit indicates an even greater level of success and popularity, often becoming a cultural phenomenon.
So it means
That's
that the
the
guy
difference.
didn't even get two of
Hit
them.
song.
None of them.
When
When you
there, Troko,
when you be ampo, yeah, I did a critical work. Yeah, kweku wakem, yeah, wo kweku.
Producer, can we get listeners to join into this?
Ale mombo we serious man.
Momma.
Mombo e sha ho aye di na kweku enya 2024 hit. Yeah, yewu.
Comments ni bi about.
This one.
Slim. If a song hits, if a song hits, it's natural. Tilly is right in her submission. Example, a hit song is Shine by Stonebwoy and Jiggle and White. So what he's trying to say that a hit song is natural. You don't have to explain.
You don't have to be a music. I bet find it.
Does this girl breathe at
No,
at
I don't
all
breathe.
higher?
I don't breathe. How do I stand
Then
and talk
somebody-
if I'm not breathing?
Connected straight from Tadi. Okay. Obi say,
yes, Obi Ape, Obi
Kweku
Ape.
Smoke Holy Ghost doesn't have good numbers on YouTube. So which one is online hits?
Okay, so-
Kweku Smoke doesn't have a hit. Osman Nana Bashad.
But okay, so Kobe about my listeners. I'm regume so, but I'm not afraid. I've made my case.
Phone lines are active 03.
Joe Metro released a hit song in 2024. Give me
visual
oil.
there.
The YouTube song. The
Phone
song
lines are
has-
active 03. Hold on. 0302216568, 0302216567, or 05488411039. Phone lines are active. We have a caller here. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Evening.
Boss, everything cool?
Everything cool.
Nice. Your name and where you calling us from?
What are you saying this morning?
Your name and where you are calling us from, boss. Then we start the conversation. Emmanuel. Okay, I'm listening to you.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with it. See, this Kweku Smoke song, I've never heard it before.
Unfortunately, there are other people who've heard it.
No, see. The Lumolowo and the Makuma song, they are way bigger than that Kweku song.
How do you?
If you go program, if you go other programs where they don't play that song, they never close the show. DJ Slim, this one there, come again.
Okay, Martin, may I
Come
say?
again.
Phone lines are still active 054884103. Now give us a call. Let us know your name and where you're calling us from. Hello, good morning.
Hello, DJ Slim, good morning.
Boss, everything cool?
Everything cool, but the principalities and the demons, where they disturb you. But I feel like your own, you are a beautiful demon.
Thank you very much. Darkness of power.
Darkness of power. Na SM for no more jabucha.
I'm drinking their tears.
You see, I need demon move because I'm boss supposed to momo crap.
Boss, I'm listening to you this morning.
I think till only Kwekundi ni crack. Oh yeah, no. Bisanso agenda bi agency Kweku ana. Kweku nyom no se wo pie na wo ko baby ni ade ana wo be hu se nyom na gidi o.
That's it.
Bia mamoma radio no kwanda adam na nemre kwa ni pass na tie radio.
Boss, when the OT, I know now free.
Me friend no online na me hwe na me dey frɛ So what you say? So I no be answer online. What you say?
Thank you.
Nti month ka say radio nko. You see mo nko live na. Mo call live nipa mo reach omo no. E do so che say e be am TV ana me ti mi ka mo am ti radio. What you say? Nti live ni ye wiase baby a. Nti aya man that do mo say traditional media no na aya no nko na e che say hit. No way. Kweku baby a be fe bia nyom no boss baby a aya hwe obo show a. Nyom ye hater. Me ni am hu say o perform a. Oh, audience need to me to be wow. And when I just say nyom no na enya hater o to a nkofo gina o sa na ye hwe. What you say? They couldn't buy some o to na nkofo respond there. Then it means the song resonates with them. What you say? Me find check as here my groovy boss rotation in West State.
About Tilly person buza a question 1 or 2 be.
Bossu.
Yeah, Tilly.
Me ni Kweku ni personal problem. In fact, me feeling it rough. Maybe I think it's a songwriter crack. I was so warm. But you see, once I met to a fancy gadam nyumbi video, remember DJ Steve na wa or the are two way. Audience na to word for word, but no because a what a honey penalty no, we don't consider it as a hit. Now,
yes, but you can't compare. You can't compare Fancy Gadam to Kweku Smoke. You know why? Because Fancy Gadam no the audience no more near nothing region. But Kweku ni it cuts across. It cuts across the whole Ghana and the
December bia pacho se menka.
Me te won kapatili.
Enya no crap. December bia my tax 24th way. This ana 25th. December bia when Sako de rapaholic. Na say omo ye event a ko bukom arena kwhwe wa pack hot to the max. How many times na we be catch me say Kweku Smoke e be come off akoye show a pack but on no feeling off no
you are getting it wrong.
No, you are comparing somebody who has done it to somebody who is here to do why be
let's listen to it.
See, Fancy Gada, you are getting it wrong. Say Fancy Garden Bay show ewo Bukom Arena near etini sem ne nko omo north one omo south one omo your friend sem crab and say omo nipakuo ebusuan ko omo aboabo omo ho ano nti e sankofo na eko nti kan omo dodo omo ha nti eno nche say ye Ghana fo nyina na eko what you say ye omo north na omo aba ha no ebia your friend sem omo area sini nyina na omo kabom nti say woni makasi oba ombeba nti omo no anti na ya obehu say nordness na omo bebo show southern part here enye sankofo ne na eko because omo kan to omo tubom and omo ko nti say wo de eno compare Kweku dia mistake ba Kweku dia ne de obi a o enye particular tribe ne nkofo bi na eko what you say that's what I want you to understand. Why?
Okay. Ya tawe dance mani kono from bra.
Kweku de no oba north ha say ya, oba south ha say ya, Mr. Kweku fancy oba south ha woman no mukono. Now how do you tell me say the same age range now omuko for Kweku de ewa ha ekwa ha no me ka say ono so demographic age where you also where your religion and where your ethnicity where there age me ka say ne de enkate across I will see wo de different and truth be told Fancy Gadam is a bigger artist than Kweku Smoke.
Hey.
Yes. Pulls bigger numbers than Kweku Smoke.
Anyway.
That one we should argue it.
Anyway. 05488410039. Phone lines are still active. We have a caller here. 054884100390302216568 3022165667. Phone lines are active. Give us a call. A caller is here on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Slim.
Yeah, Chairman, we be able to call.
Adumu.
Niceness. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Oh, these are the general one. Calling from Kema, 325.
Nice one. Talk to us. We're listening.
But I don't know why actually they do that for them. I don't know why actually they do that. Why they do that? Actually.
Chairman, talk. Feel free.
Well, Kweku Smoke song, like, even no matter where you go, okay, so if like the way you're talking like right now, I she ever heard like Born in Hell before, like Old Tight, those kind of songs. Like there are a lot of songs from Kweku Smoke that are very hit songs. There are a lot of songs that from Kweku Smoke that are very hit. You see, so talking of Lomo, I'm going to say Manyumbi. That's why she's like. I think that's why she's doing that. Yeah, I'm going to say Manyumbi Lomo. I think that's why she's doing that.
Okay, Chairman, thanks a lot for joining us this morning. Phone lines are still active. The street go come after you. I said this before we started, even before nominees came out. Mekane somewhere in January said, watch out for Kweku Smoke. I say, make kind. I tell everybody, say, watch out for Kweku Smoke. Hello, good morning. Bozu.
Good morning.
Everything cool?
Everything nice. How are you doing?
Blessed and highly favored. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Nice. Your name?
Yeah, this is Jones from 25.
Nice one. We're listening, boss.
Today be the first time they agree with Tilly. First time where they agree with Tilly. You see, the smoking song, you know, like you know the national hit. Me, I know the same as national hit. If you do commercial way the hit for them, maybe they for them.
It's not about commercial boss with the back.
The
guy can't feel good park for Accra. I bet.
Masa, you know go compare Cookie Smoke to Timpaluta.
Hold on. I beg, were you at the event or have you seen videos of the event?
We see videos.
Okay. And that is not impressive. Okay, continue, boss.
But in Paluta, then also put they do so. Sometimes, Charlie, you know, if you know the talk plus emotion, so
Bosu,
talk the fact.
Bosu,
They just leave. The Lomo song and the Makuma song are bigger songs than all the smoke songs. That's the fact. You have to accept that. That's national hit. Those songs are national hit.
Okay.
So, Charlie, why will you do that?
I'll not stop doing it. Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning. Now, see, in doing this, artists, some be extremely emotional. So some might feel that you are dragging them. But I'm happy, say, the other two that is on your side, they are all my personal people. So I know say they no go take offense to this. The two that you're talking about, that is Kimpaluta and Kidi. Sorry,
I thought the audience down with friend.
Yeah, because sometimes maybe we would do this and then it would feel like you are dragging an artist. But this is what we are trying to say. Yeah, this is what we are trying to say. And I'm sure Kweku Smoke, will also take offense apart from the one that happened online. Will take offense.
Listen.
But
can I say something?
We'll pick two more calls.
But can I say something?
Can
I say something? I don't think that at this point in time, that is if Kweku Smoke or Tie and I say we'll be Tie later. If he takes offense to this conversation we've had, then he has a problem. Because this is Artist of the Year. There are bound to be conversations around it. What you say? And to me, no.
Okay, so you are talking about the Artist of the Year?
Yeah. This is, I don't even care about, he's supposed to be a songwriter of the year. It's not a dig. I don't care about him. I'm not taking a dig at him or anything. But we are looking at the Artist of the Year, the most competitive category in the scheme. And if you are inside, same way I'm punching into Joe Metal, no. Somebody can somebody can make a case for Stoneboy and punch Kim Promise call home. What's your say? It is not personal. So if me, the talking that I'm talking right now, only lots of people didn't know say Kweku Smoke too hard ejekum. But in common about if you don't see the leverage and get people to vote for you and you want to be emotional, I don't care.
Okay.
I will not apologize for that because you're Artist of the Year, your name is on it and your name is up for discussion.
Okay. Let's talk to our last caller. Chamo, I beg, turn down the volume on your radio set and Bazu. Hello.
I'm Cecilia.
Oh, Cecilia. Kindly turn down the volume on your radio set.
Yeah, I have. I think I'm close to it. That's why.
Okay. Cecilia, let's hear you. Yes.
Okay, so I just want to add my contributions, okay?
Feel free.
It's not about you liking an artist, okay? You can like the person, but the fact is the fact, okay? Lomo Lomo and Simultaneity song, it's everywhere. Children are singing. Even old women, old men, everybody's singing it. But Kweku Smoke, it's very hard to hear someone talking about Kweku Smoke's song or when ask even a child or even people around, what kind of Kweku Smoke song do you know? It's very difficult for the person to tell you. But Lomo Lomo is everywhere. And Simultaneity song, Makoma, it's everywhere. You can't compare so could smoke songs to them, please. Okay, DJ Slim, please understand that it's not about you liking the artist.
Please.
Okay, so I really
Sisi,
support what.
I don't talk say I like the artist. So I'm just. I just.
Right. I feel like you like him so much. That's because I've been listening. I listen to Hit FM a lot. I listen to you. I listen to everybody. Hit FM is my station. I listen to it every time, every day.
Okay, Sisi, I brought up Kwaku Smoke's name after his concert in Accra, and to me, I say he checked several boxes, and it puts him in the race for the Artist of the Year conversation. This was in January that I made this statement, and lo and behold, 3 months down the line, we've all seen that he's in the Artist of the Year category. That is all that I'm saying. I'm saying that we don't have to belittle the man or look down on his hit as somebody I know here is trying to say she's looking down on the hits and the impact of the hit. That is all I'm trying to say. It's not about personal feelings, Sisi. Thank you very much.
So you won't allow me to talk?
Okay, feel free and talk.
Okay, so what what she's saying, it also doesn't mean that she hates the artist as well.
That's what I said earlier. Yes.
It's a fact. It's
her fact.
Okay, it's good. Okay, but comparing it to the other songs, that's in Lomo Lomo and Eternity, Defe and then Makuma. Please, you can't do that. When you ask children, it's everywhere. People are using it to dance. It's everywhere. You can't compare that one to Okusmoke songs. To be honest with you, I like Okusmoke too, but I don't know much of his songs because you don't even hear it much, like the other songs that you're comparing it to. Okay. And fine, he's doing well. He has done well, and I agree. But please, don't compare those songs to Okusmoke songs.
Okay, Sisi. Mate, but still
on fire. Whatever on fire.
Song is Born in Hell. Kwaku of the Year 25.
Hello.
And I pray. What's it?
Where we are dropping the mama me why na me fan car simbi. Me pa cho dropping the mama me cause what about there out there nyame ase ma me so me bɔ me there nda nyame ase ana makoma wo there sisi fia me wo sisi fia bɔ ma me na ehu hia me say ya
abutre
pa cho unless I people say wa pick one side abɔ ne nyom
enti den
makoma sisi fia na me so me fan celebrating day rade ase so o ma me sa hit na but me dey come asem e go scot free
okay.
Yeah.
moderated the conversation very nicely.
Okay.
The quotes that came from the calls. Marini, hands down.
Okay.
You've received the beatings of your life, like the way I was beaten online that day.
Okay. Lord Kiddy. Lomo, that be the jam. Oh, jam never. Convo of the year. That is Stone Boy and Kim Promise this year, or we will have some addition
Tight race.
between the two.
My way starting, I want to know Kasabibre.
We'll make a play Kim Promise.
Yeah. Then you're fair. You mean I feel boy hate swat so why are there?
Menka
Obo you be starting or they hate swat so why are you?
Okay.
What's the difference not of a hit and an incoming hit? God damn.
Okay. So let's continue our conversation on TGMA. 2026. This is the
26th edition.
Yeah, 26th edition. Charlie, we got to chat house. Charlie, no be easy.
Oh, but it be like 3 music awards this year. I don't hear anything. I'm back last year. By this year, 3 music awards.
Mostly
they come on. Mostly they do
that
before TGMA, but because then break. They later came. It's a sign. But
Nino is saying I should play the
filing.
Play them.
We know
play
yet,
because
we've not even heard of filing.
Never oil and
like
grace
opening
come.
nomination and or even if it's not about filing, what is happening to the scheme this year? Organizers, 3 music awards.
Any oil and grace never January 9th a kahona so we are feeling happy.
Okay.
Yeah, let's ask we feeling left out.
So this is the song.
Baby,
So this is it's a very nice song.
no,
You've not heard it
baby,
before?
baby.
No, I've not heard it before. It's a very, very nice song.
Wow,
Thank
you're
you
a
for
DJ
thank
Slim.
you for introducing me to this
Yeah,
song.
same way you introduced a Jekuma and you're not buying it to a lot of people this morning.
Thank you, thank you,
To
thank
the
you
masses
so much.
this morning.
Thank you, Ninoy, for introducing me to the song. Thank you too. I mean, it's a beautiful song.
Beautiful.
The lead vocalist should be in the female vocalist of
She
the
dey
year.
inside.
She dey inside there. Yeah, very beautiful song. Wow, why are they pa?
Apparently, I'm the only slim girl who doesn't have a singing voice. Yeah.
Nadia Jodi.
Who the voice me the fufu?
Then I already
Anyway, so Stone Boy is in the news week, Waba news, and the reason is simple. I mean, as we're making our way to the main event, TGMA, it's the final, the grand finale. Say shots go fit happen, and he's saying that he has no challenger when it comes to the TGMA Artist of the Year. No challenger, nobody could attest. Aboy, the torture, Burnington.
Yes.
Me, Bobo, bless his Imperial Majesty.
Yeah.
He said he no get any challenger. This morning, Tilly did a building inside. My man, Adam, you two did a building inside. TGMA Artist of the Year. Stoneboy is saying he get no challenger. Do you believe so? Do you believe so, Bosu?
I don't believe it.
You don't?
Yes, because yes, signs. Oh, yes, sign like
Oh, not me say they magic the other one.
Other one,
Siesta. Say with Kim Promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim Promise. And say we start the
So
conversation.
we start with Stoneboy.
Yeah, we start with Stoneboy.
Yo, I mean, if you, it's a competition, and I'm not sure. Say, Oko competition now. You say that you have a challenger. I mean, definitely, you need to energize your base. You need to energize yourself and let them know that you are a strong contender in the case. And I mean, there is nothing wrong with the statement he's made, because at times you need to, I mean, blow your trumpet for people to go and research and see that indeed whatever you've said, no, I mean, does it hold water? And I think, I mean, to some extent, you know, clearly you could see that he's speaking as a result of what he was able to achieve in the year under review, and that is some level of good job by Stoneboy and his team, and that is why he's beating his chest with the team to say that. I mean, if you look at the year under review, I mean, I want us to look at some of the works Stoneboy did in the year under review. I mean, it started with releases and collaborations, and if you check the releases, he had a Ekelebe, and that song really went down with a Nigerian artist. Then he had Pray For Me, Your Body, JJJ, like some singles which made it loud there. Then he released the Up and Running album too, and in the Up and Running album had some 23, Better 10, Shine, and you know, Shine really made some Shine.
Big Jam.
I really love that song. I'm a piano.
Me too.
Yeah, then Overlord remix. I mean, that song, I mean, hands down, reggae dancehall song of the year. I mean, Overlord remix. I mean, the kind of people on the song and the energy on that song was crazy. Then Jiggle and Wine. I mean, that song was something else. I mean, that's the song he had with our sister
Spice.
from Jamaica, Spice.
The Blue Lady.
Yeah, the Blue Lady. Then he had Memories. I mean,
Big tune.
Memories. Bulldog song, Memories. I mean, very beautiful song. Then Lovely Weather. Then if you look at the collaborations, he also had NSG, Proud of Me. That is where NSG and Stoneboy did that song. Then his song with the collaboration he had with Prince Bright. Now, if you look at other ones too, he had another one with Beach Trap, KOTM.
Yeah.
Then Survives 2. Then there is a APN. Then Gariba, Black Hero. Then Derek Sounds, Jugglers, Jordan Sparks, among other artists. I mean, these are some of the collaborations he was on within the year under review. Now, if you in that year it's like he was the most decorated in that year. If you look at winning artist of the year among a lot of awards on the night of the TGMA, then 3 music awards too decorated him artist of the year among other things. So like in that year, there were other international awards too he won within the year under review, and I mean it showed how strong he was. Now, if you look at the shows in totality, he had about 39 shows locally, and I mean if you look at the kind of shows, I mean they were very big shows, and it was a year which brought a lot to his artistry, and internationally too. He performed on some platforms: Cali Vibes Festival, California, Island Music Concert, Jamaica, Primo 2024 in Abidjan, Austin Reggae Festival in USA, World Music Day Carnival Concert in Paris, Summer Jam in Cologne, Germany, Reggae Guild Festival in Belgium, Afro Fresh 4.0 with Stoneboy in Belgium, then Rolling V Festival in Washington. And I mean, that there is another thing that Stonebwoy does within his team, which for me I think is very nice. That's the corporate social responsibility aspect of the brand. It's very important. I mean, that is why multinational brands, which have been able to stand the test of time, have been doing all of these years. And you need to, as a brand, you need to have a human face and be able to, I mean, give back to society. And as a result, there are some homes, orphanage homes, and some areas he went to donate and also touch lives by impacting, I mean, some of these people in a corporate social responsibility. And I think that if you look at the streams too, he had some good numbers, because I mean, arguably he has one of the most very popular album within the year under review. It's up and running album. I mean, if you look at how he was able to generate the whole PR and vibe around the album, it was very beautiful. And look at how he ended the year. He ended the year beautifully at we were there. I was there with you.
Yeah.
Where he
the
had
Beam
his
Festival.
Beam Festival. I mean, the numbers, the euphoria, the
Charlie.
stage,
Charlie.
everything. I mean, how he was able to pull certain brands, the video, Spice, other international arts on that stage. It showed his artist power. And I mean, if you were there and you saw the whole energy in the place, you clearly realized that there was a certain aura around the brand Stonebwoy. I mean, right from the entrance of the hotel to the venue, the program was held, among others. He showed that artistry. The charity works, I mean, donation to Hope Setters Autism Center, Mother's Day celebration with widows in Opekuma, Kaswa, then donation at Ridge Hospital. I mean, they are some of the things that he did, which I think it was good. So, I mean, if you put all of these, the stream numbers, the shows he performed on in the country, the awards he had, the CSL, among others, clearly it really makes Stonebwoy a very strong contender. And if you want to contend him, it means that you need to overcome some of these, I mean, things that he was able to achieve in
Kim
the
Promise
year
is
under
also
review.
saying that he's the artist of the year.
Yeah.
He said it twice. I mean, twice within a week.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Patrick Rankin.
Yes, Patrick
So
Rankin.
So let me finish with Stone and come there. So I think that with this, it's put Stonebwoy in a very strong pole position, especially coming from the fact that he is the reigning champion. I mean, it will be difficult if you do not have too much strength to be able to conquer, I mean, what Stonebwoy did in a year of review. And if you look at the voting blocks, that's where the issue is. There is a board, there is the academy and the general public. So for you to be able to win the Artist of the Year, you should be able to do well in all of these blocks. So look at, when it comes to the general public, I mean, if you look at his strength with the general public, it's crucial. And
can I run you through Kim Promise?
That's what I'm even coming there. I mean, so
do
that
you have his rundown?
Yeah, I have
okay.
his rundown. So,
okay.
If you look at the blocks, let me finish with Kim Promise and look at the blocks where that is the dynamism.
And then we'll look at Kim Promise.
So if you look at
first block,
if you look at Kim Promise also had a very fantastic year, and I think this year, just a few days ago, Patrick Rankin said he's a artist of the year during his concert in the US. Now in 2024, Kim Promise released an album that's True to Self. That is around June. Then he released a deluxe version also in December. Now, if you look at the singles within the year under review, Paris, which was released in March, then Favorite Story featuring Sarkodie, Olive the Boy, released in May. Then there is the Continental, which featured Charlie Poppy, which was released in June. Then Keep It Sexy, which was also released in June. Then if you look at those songs, Kim Promise, as a result, had some. That's one thing I love with what he did in that year under review. And many Ghanaians, it has, from the time of hip life days. I mean, I've listened to some of the legends say this. It's not as if our song do not move or do not cross. The song cross, but we don't follow up on the song.
Okay.
So I really fell in love with what he did, that when he realized that his songs had moved to other continents, he didn't sit in Ghana and post them on social media, but he followed it up there to be able to,
he developed the market.
Yeah, to develop the market. And that is why he performed in Africa, Europe, North and South America, Oceania, Asia, and Middle East. And if you look at Africa, the All Africa Games, which was held in Ghana, then Dankers Festival, Afro Future, Raha Fest, Salah Fest, Aquavaganza, then the Nungwa Homo War, Promised Land, among others. Then in Europe, he did the Mobile Awards in UK, then Paris Fashion Week in France, Bombo Class Festival in Belgium, Africa Block Party in Sweden, Can Promise Live in Italy, Can Promise Live in Spain. Then in North and South America, he did a Can Promise Live in USA, Afro Nation USA, Detroit, Can Promise Live in New York, Can Promise Live in Toronto, Can Promise Live in Ottawa, Can Promise Live in Vancouver, then Oceania, Can Promise Live in Australia, Can Promise Live in Sydney, Can Promise Live in Perth, Can Promise Live in Melbourne. Then there is the Middle East and Asia, where we have the Can Promise Live in Singapore, Can Promise Live in Bali, Can Promise Live in Jakarta, Can Promise Live in Bahrain, Can Promise Live in Dubai, Can Promise Live in Japan, in Malaysia, and also Can Promise Live in Japan. Then, if you look at the True to Self tours, he did the Gothenburg in Sweden, Hamburg, Paris, Copenhagen in Denmark, Amsterdam, Munich, Essen, London. Then, if you look at his streams, I mean the millions of streams and others he got. I mean, if you look at all the things, it's likely he's the artist who performed most outside the country. You understand? But you ask, then what is the strength locally? And that is where Kim Paluta and Stonebwoy come in. That when you look at the local shows, the artists who did the most were Stonebwoy and Kim Paluta. However, Kim Promise, it's like he beats all of them when it comes to the international event. Because, I mean, if you look at his hit map internationally, I mean, clearly Kim Promise had a fantastic year. So, I mean, this really makes... And Kim Paluta had about over 100 events locally. He performed at over 100 events. And if you look at the kind of songs he had, I mean, people are saying when it comes to the song area, he has no competitor. Then, because his songs made a lot of impact, he was able to get a lot of shows and a lot of platform to be on. And you bring in the political season and how he was able to rein into the political atmosphere and get his songs going. Because, I mean, it's not easy to release a song from the beginning of the year or at the middle part of the year and still be relevant getting to the end. That is what happened to his song, Aseda. So if you look at all of these dynamics, I mean, it makes the artist of the year for this year very, very strong and competitive, because it's like someone is leading in some area, then you go to another area, someone is leading. Like international shows, you see somebody leading. If you come to the local shows, you see somebody leading. Then you go to the the song side, and you see somebody is a strong contender in the song side. So, I mean, if you look at these dynamics, it makes me feel like we really have an interesting competition on our hand, and that will be determined by the board, academy, and the general public. So, I mean, this politics. So, whoever is able to do his politics well in the board, whoever is able to do his politics well in the academy, and able to rally the base, which is the general public, you are clearly going to be the artist of the year for 2024. And clearly it's cut out there. So, I mean, they have all done fantastic jobs, and I think they have every right to say that the artist of the year. Kim Promise has that right because of the work he's done. Stonebwoy has that right, and Kim Paluta also has that right.
Tilly Tales.
Yeah, Adam has gone through all the files and the data and the whatever. But you see, all of those things now, at this point, they are obsolete. They are moot. Because some information, and na board ninya ya omude pass omu call artist of the year category ni mwe no. Ti be edu no. Aji vote ni politics. Asa. We don't care una obo 100 billion shows e wow. Una obo we were here. Munyina mum. So per the list you have mentioned, no, we think you are worthy. You should be inside. You are inside already. So what I am going to use to vote give you, no, is the politics, is the casa. I don't have any challenger. I am the artist of the year. Nobody work past me. San no. And no na fe eventually obobre ewumu. 18 now. Everyone was said do metal ayekom. Everyone was said team eternity for mintis bibia almost side. Everyone was said black sheriff mintis bibia so almost side. Kwaku kra ne yankomo ya. Me said anti bibia ono anano a ana ono ani page a also interest what you say. But so far I have seen for Kim Promise, I have seen for Kim Paluta, and I have seen for Stonebwoy what you saying. That's why I say come on I could do on side more no. But if you look at it critically, some me see how I say Kwekunis hits the other day. It doesn't matter now because now he's in the artist of the year.
Dynamics thing inside.
Dynamics no show more. Maybe I miss only hits. Maybe you or how or hits, but only audience appeal to say Kweku. What you say? Ain't it now?
God is working.
What you say? Ninyina no. At this point, it don't matter. Obo shows 1,000 Ghana. It doesn't matter. We are all in the race now. And to say Stonebwoy say, oh yeah, no challenger. As an artist who has a fan base, please, he is 100% right. Only to me, Medina Honka say me then Kweku and me then Kim Paluta and Kim Promise all work, but votes give me no. Per the politics of the job, I was so kind of numasem, I was so braggy. I was so many years in Obiam Beno, and he has done it. Same for Kim Promise, or Kojina, RNA kill, or see nobody work past me. But as I sit here, I can tell you who probably has worked past you or which song is bigger than yours. Same for Stonebwoy Assembly or Kayano. But at this point, it doesn't matter. And your voice in a betchere. And if there's anything they're supposed to be doing, aside plugging their names in conversation like this, which they have done per almost statement to Mama no. That has brought their names out there here discussing. They should not get their fans to vote.
Okay.
Post the flyers. Let your fans know that as for this one, this category, you they eye the songwriter of the year. You they eye the album of the year. Because last year we based on artists via Kofi Kinata and the cast. When it comes to songwriter of the year, he for win. Or can be and you be answer and he won that thing because when the fans will say this one they many womb and they don't sit aloof and act like oh my fans know I've spoken about it. Post a flyer, tell your fans I want this year, let's go home with this. They have a very suave way of doing it. That is cool. Munye na fans who say okay can probably pay tien tomano Stonebwoy pen tien tomano can Paluta pen tien tomano because at this point all these things don't matter now. It's all about the votes. Because at the end of the day, Robert Naha, maybe a question. One question. Did you vote?
Did you vote? Whoza, and the nominees are. Well, I think this year they've done, most of the artists in the Artist of the Year category have done well by stepping out and letting their various fan base know that they are interested or they are eyeing for. It's far better than any other year.
Who came for Anna?
No,
Kim Promise, Stonebwoy. Yeah,
everyone is speaking. Kim Paluta has spoken. Kim Promise has spoken. Like, and you say, Obiaka.
Yeah, not all of them though, because
especially those who are leading. Say, if you are who feel say then crime for, and say, and the Usim say, be a trainer no me so sure that they really need to take it home. So,
bet me a pick it.
Into almost we are going all out. In the other ones, we are on hand on hook.
Okay. I want to run us quickly through that of Kim Paluta. In order to be fair, I think. So, do you have it at your end?
Yeah. I have it.
Let me check. I think I got it from.
He did. That's why I said he did about over 100 events within the year under review. And
so for music releases, Aseda, Among Money featuring Sister Fia. For the Pop and Apeke and Give Time Some Time album. This is the music releases. Notable features: Odobi Abad with Rap Father, Soja Go, Soja Come with Eno Baroni, Feeling Okay with Kwame Yogurt, Special Love with Wendy Shea, Playman with Amrado, NLF remix with Camido, 25th May with Kojon Kansa Lil Wayne, Mascatella featuring with Tulinke, Bronya with DJ Slim. This song like that
for drop out.
Anyway, Moku go on. Atafu with Rocky G, Yelko with Frimpong, Father with Keche. The song that he says he regrets doing that feature. IDGAF. Yeah. When it comes to notable features.
Keche for Suki Paluta. Keche, now you for Suki Paluta. Meanwhile, Bodina also on Kai.
Yeah, but
no regrets.
The way be a Kim Paluta, ni team in a year.
No, but Kim Paluta speaks for the team. It speaks for Kim Paluta.
Team in Kaition.
Yeah, but remix. With Takum, BBF with Barima Sydney, Sika with DJ Verosky and Kiddy. That's one powerful song. And with respect to events, 114 events, notable ones. These are the notable ones. Kim Paluta live in Doha, Qatar, Accra in Dusseldorf, Kim Paluta in Hamburg, Kim Paluta live in Italy, or Chinhine 25th anniversary, Kim Paluta live in Warsaw, UK, TGMA Experience Concert, Kim Paluta live in Soul House in Manchester, Face of UPSA, Kim Paluta live in King's Spice, Hatfield in UK, Ghana Party in the Park celebrating an Amachi Day in London, Ghana Music Awards Netherlands, Ghana Fest South Africa, the Ghana Report NDC Peace Concert in Jomoro. He was there. He performed live. That was when he had...
NDC for you now.
Yes.
Jomoro.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes. Kim Paluta live in Dunkwao. Kim Paluta live in Goso. The Ghana Report Independence Square plus 95 other events. And when it comes to awards in the 2024 awards, we have TGMA Best New Artist of the Year, TGMA Hip Life Song of the Year, Ghana Music Awards UK New Artist of the Year, Ghana Music Awards UK Hip Life Song of the Year, 3 Music Awards, Best Hip Life Song of the Year, Ghana Music Awards Europe, Best New Artist of the Year, Ghana Music Awards USA Hip Life Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Yen.com Best Male Artist of the Year. Now, notable recognition the year under review, Grammys actually wrote an article about Kim Paluta, calling Kim Paluta among top 10 essentials to Ghanaian hip life. I hope you remember that article.
Yes, don't worry, coming.
Yes. DSP performance, Boom Play. Kim Paluta recorded 50.5 million plus streams. Second top artist in 2024. Aseda ranked number 1. Makuma ranked number 2. Two songs on 100 songs on 2024 Boom playlist. That is Aseda and Makuma. When it comes to Audio Mac, 42 million streams. 4th most streamed artist. Aseda ranked number 1 song in 2024 on Audio Mac, and Makuma ranked number 2 on Audio Mac in 2024. On YouTube, 2nd most streamed artist in 2024, 15.5 million views. With respect to Spotify, 8.4 million plus streams. Aseda and Makuma among top 100 songs in 2024. Apple Music, Aseda and Makuma among top 100 songs in 2024. Aseda and Makuma among top best songs in Ghana 2024. And Apple Music Up Next Artist. This is Kim Paluta's 2024 wrapped. And he believes that when it comes to Artist of the Year, he be in way if a winner.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying that. You see, it has some strength.
Anybody has that of Kwaku Smoke or Team Eternity?
No, Kwaku also the two I want to buy now, and I may argument man because my breath. They say I know. I bet the deal about the I might as well help him win. It's all fun the rest him, but I may argue man. I don't know in the deal bim. I am ya, but I bim. They say I know. But when I mean piano, I find the rest him bad one thing.
He's saying he will match me boot for boot.
Oh yeah, I think
okay. Nino, say he will match me boot for boot when it comes to Kwaku Smoke agenda. I would say it shall be. But this one, let's zone in on the artist that we believe has the higher chances of winning. I don't know if you can call it. At this point, can you call?
I want to
this category. Can you call
when
this
it's
category?
getting closer? I mean, to that because the main event is on 3rd April. What starts here? It's like 3rd May. That's the main event.
Next week, weekend,
3rd May. You see, we have a lot of time. So I mean, more argument in cost or down. I mean, when we are getting there as a bone.
But you can't call it.
We will call it.
You will call your own.
Not now.
Okay. Tilly, can you call it?
I've narrowed it to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
But towards the end, I try to show.
Your top 3.
My top 3 can Promise, Kim Paluta, and Stoneboy.
Reasons.
The ones we be arguing the whole day. We be arguing the whole day.
They have hit album and hit songs.
No.
And they cross over.
No, I know Crampo there at this point. As I said, it doesn't matter. As long as all of them are in the nomination list, they have passed that level. But to me, I think for the conversations that have come around, I've heard more of Stoneboy. I've heard
and
more
it's convincing.
Yeah, and it's convincing because they have the works to back it, like what you guys just did right now.
Yeah.
So someone like me, the reason I am saying that Kwaku Smoke has to drop a list right now is Nidia Bankomonim. Believe me or not, Nidia Bem. And to the right now, no, same way we have audience who just called and said they agree with me, no. Now we need some data backing to prove say, Obia when ya hit now, Obia kana onya way or ye say, because what he just did right now with Kim Promise. What kind of list? What kind where on also there a touch makakra. Say now when we look at the Ghana where also there no kakra what you say. So if maybe it's for Kwaku, the conversation is already gone. I didn't mean to, but a quabonte, a peja and common, and they are spending most of the time on Kwaku Smoke than any other artist. I think if he's really interested, if for drop something.
I think when you and Smoke had banter on social media, he was like he's not really interested. I think it was in one of the tweets.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's in one of the tweets.
I missed it.
He says like I'm
really.
There
was the SS of the Quaye me chinya me. Once I tell Manu Medro.
Is it?
Because of pension,
No, it's in one of the tweets. I don't know if he meant it or it's because of the banter.
I'm blocking me. I'm blocking. I'm checking. What blocking me? What blocking?
Is there any other category that we believe that you can call at this point? But I would like to call them.
I've called the song popular song of the year. I think Asida in the Yanda review. I mean, if Makuma is not there, Asida, because the reason I'm saying that is that Asida wasn't like, it wasn't a song. When was it released? It was released.
Asida is February.
Asida was released early. It was.
It was released in February. So that's why he was able to perform it at the TGMA last year.
In that category, it's like it's the song which stood the test of time. From February to December, like with principalities, baby.
Darkness.
Yeah, because like, there are times a song is released and it's easily phased out. But from February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Longevity.
I mean, the longevity. And not only that, if you look at the streams and others, the song did well with streams. And if you look at the areas per the research you did on what a hit song is. It's like there's so many areas. The locality, there's sports people were using this, entertainment people were using this, politics. So like
he went into churches.
Churches.
Roman father,
crowd verse sing for church.
So
with the church 2 verse.
The church 2 verse where they say make you proceed or leave.
You understand? So like the church was in so many areas, and I think that it will be fair that it's a judge the popular song of the year. That one it be my pick.
Slim, you were right. He mentioned it about not wanting that word. I've just gone on his page.
Okay.
He has not blocked me by God's grace.
Well, this one,
And he quoted me twice, apparently, the video, no. It's the second one, I think I know count. I say, funny thing is, we know even day after your awards. That's the first part of the sentence. You know, they can also to be mommy akama. But that is the first. And on Pedia and I mudi my terms I there online. Because I was
responding.
Because I'm responding. Yeah, it's a power now. I don't know how much I miss you.
So, okay. So, category that I can call this morning. This is
an Afrobeat artist of the year.
Kim Promise. Okay. I can call best new artist of the year.
Who?
B-Strap KOTM.
Oh yeah. Charlie, also you know drop I'm for.
B-Strap KOTM. I can call him for best new artist of the year. I think he's in a category with Team Eternity as well.
Yeah.
And let the drop it. Watch Me.
Watch Me was released in I think.
Was it in 2024? I want to know. Is she in the Gospel Artist of the Year?
Yeah.
I think she will win. But because Joe Metal, about Artist of the Year, we have a feel to give to Joe Metal.
Yeah, is he give or?
Charlie, at this point, we don't know.
Yes, I'm more hard.
No, but at this point, we don't know. Because Watch Me is a much bigger song. I don't know if this is a blue year, but last year it was so. If Watch Me, you are telling me Watch Me is not a.
It was released in September.
Hey.
Mercy Chinwani, Dinah Hamilton was a good contender, but almost so many had the big Charlie. Come on, difficult, and now come on, difficult.
Yeah. I think, the year and a review. When it comes to the gospel songs, a lot of gospel songs into me. I'm subsequent year, and Watch Me. And Diffy were the songs. Which
Diffy is in that category, and I need a category.
Contemporary way.
Oh, that one I can call it be Diffy. Yeah, that one I can call out it be Diffy.
Professor, I don't know.
Oh, what's If it hits or with the check.
Is it me feed the title of that category? Is it
urban contemporary?
Urban contemporary.
Diffy will win them. And I Watch Me for win for that side.
Yeah. The traditional
for win. But the artists now, I think they'll give to Diffy again. I think they will.
But if you look at the
so you are calling the Team Eternity for gospel artists of the
because
year.
of COVID, I'm best shown.
For when you look at the performances, I've seen the performance sheet from Team Eternity. You cannot. If you look at the performances Empress did in the Yanda review, even when the mom she lost the mom in December, within the year under review, from Mutumfo's anniversary or Chinhine, Mamponhine, Women in Worship, all African games, no gospel artists performed at the All African Games. The finals between Ghana and Nigeria in Cape Coast. She performed there. If you look at the kind of event Empress Gifty performed, clearly it has to be hands down for her. It's not just about having the song, but just check the events, the kind of event Empress Gifty performed on within the gospel space and beyond. They were very, very big.
That's how we will be listed.
I've seen those lists. And
the event, compare other people's list too.
We are talking about even the crossover. The crossover.
Well, that is true.
Makes it.
It's true.
Who performed that? Which gospel artists performed at the African Games?
That one is true. It's true. In fact, her song left the gospel side to the world.
Shatter, Kim Promise. they were the secular people.
Oh, it's true. It's true. That one.
And the
are
finals
right.
at Cape Coast between Nigeria and Ghana.
It's true. Because even the song alone, aside her performance, the song crossover, I don't think a lot of artists that apart from the Fidifi had that. That one is true.
Nino is saying the traditional gospel song of the year is between Watch Me by Empress Gifty and Doing of the Lord by Diana Hamilton.
So I'm right. I'm right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right. A free gospel rock club straight. DJ need one of their film. Children, watch me. That boys need come here.
There's also a conversation online of that song. Is this song in the most popular song of the year category?
No.
There's also a conversation.
I mean,
saw,
if you look at the audio mark, you know,
do you believe the song should
it
be?
should have. Yeah, I petitioned the TGMA.
Oh,
I mean, we are waiting for their response. If you look at Boom Play, I mean, from November, December, all the top 10 songs, stream songs on Boom Play, they do, up to now, this March, you'll see Watch Me there. Watch Me with the Kim Pom. That's the only song, gospel song, which has been consistently been in the top 10 song from Boom Play. If you go to Spotify, the streams, when Joy when the year ended, they did the top 20 songs. It was number 10, and it was the only gospel song. I mean, and if you look at Adom chart show, check the trajectory from last year. It has been in the charts. So if you look at various charts, and I mean, it was one of the gospel songs, because at a point after the confusion around Team Eternity's Definitely, the song The Fire Got Down, and Watch Me held the fire,
held the torch, took the
gospel space. I mean, so clearly it should have been in the most popular song of the year.
Group of the year, I think I can take Keche. But Lale and Lola had visibility. But about trim when you see them.
Top of mind.
But they have the visibility. They are the review compared to Keche. But we're kind of a new money to money there Keche, because
Team Eternity is in the group of the year.
No, they are in the group of the year.
Yeah, Team Eternity.
Hey! I am. You want to see?
I just want to see.
I'm on for theater.
People don't want problem. Problem we want people.
Nah, what the wedding?
I think this year will be one exciting edition of the TGMAs. I foresee lots of. Yes, I foresee drama. I foresee drama.
Like
lots of drama.
My big fear is that everyone is on a quick smoke. Remember,
social media.
Oh, bet you, I'm a comment.
I won't be obeying.
But I can call best rap performance
For Kwaku.
Yeah.
For Kwaku.
Kwaku is in a clear
it's not impossible. It's not
best rap.
impossible.
Kwaku did clear lead for that side.
Yeah, it's not impossible. It's not. It's
best
not
rap
impossible.
performance.
No competition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the kind of rhythmic flow. And rapping on Adwa.
Now everybody they sing my melody. Yeah. But
and
the rap,
bars, the kind of bars in that way. And I think Sako did inside there.
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah.
And Lyrical Joe.
But Sak himself endorsed. No, Sak himself endorsed. Listen, Sak endorsed Kwaku Smoke
at his concert.
That
one is different from Rapper of the Year.
No, but he said that he's the Rapper of the Year.
Oh.
Yes.
So.
Yes. He said he's the rapper.
So it's a technical category. It's a technical vote.
I think it's a populist vote. Populist category.
Check it. It's technical.
Best rap performance.
Yes.
It's open for vote as well.
The voting, check it.
Anyway, shouts going out to you, Keche Joshua.
Friends, now it's open for vote.
He said make we no bring one ourselves.
Keche. My Keche.
Joshua.
No. Let me spoil.
Tell man, what's up?
Oh, he have feel the voice. Hi, baby. Hi, Keche Joshua. Baby. Group of the year. I'm voting for you, baby. Forget everybody, okay?
Joshua. Chairman, I agree. I forget in time.
Anyway, there are other categories that I'm sure next week when we
Kecha responding or see he's listening. Wait, yes. Baby, calm down. Forget everybody. Team Eternity in the group or not, I'm voting for you and you're winning that thing.
Are you a part of the comedy?
I'm not a part of the comedy.
I'm the new song about Keche. They have a new one out. I bet go check it out for Keche.
Anyway,
it's not easy to continuously do this. I mean, big ups to them, Keche, and their new one.
Hey, I did the real OGs of the award scheme this year. Omone a friend is
Chame Kwame.
Yo,
MVPs.
If honor them.
And the Sak.
Yeah.
Sak is also in
I think they have a song with Last Mid, which is out there. So I may go check it out. Keche with Last Mid.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tilly. Thank you, Adam, for joining us.
But Charlie is sad. I mean, I have a friend there. That's why I'm saying. You know, there was an earthquake in some of the Asian countries. China was hit at a point. Then I think about 4 or 5 countries in that Asian enclave, and it's sad. My friend made a post, he made a post on Facebook that they said they should expect a stronger one. So he doesn't know whether he will be able to come home again or it will be his last time. And I was really, really sad for him. I mean, I pray that they come out of this because it's sad. And you know how they built there. And you see
high-rise buildings, yeah.
So, God is with you. You will sail through this and you come home again.
Your friend Papa.
Yeah, Papa.
With Last Mate, Papa.
Okay.
Your brothers now. We are real OGs now.
And aside that, they are very, very supportive. I mean, most of the artists, they are Charlie. Just tell them they will be there for you. So, I mean, let's go and support them.
Yeah, and by the way, Keche is one of the very few artists that on my birthday give me a gift.
Hey.
Yeah, feeling that you. But they say me share physically say so that.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh he's a very nice.
But I feel like maybe done an assay like Nkoto Dre.
Joshua at all.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm leaving you in the hands of Kwaku Smoke. You are nominating.